Guys, we are here in Manchester. And I just got off the bus. Let me start off by saying that I don't think I've ever been on a bus and heard 7 different languages at the same time. If you're from New York, that may be normal, but I'm from Seattle. Well, we have a lot of people from different parts of the world there, but I don't think I've heard 6 to 7 different languages on a bus at the same time. But here we are in Manchester, guys. The only thing I knew about this city was about its sports team, about its soccer team, or as some people wrongly say, football team. But all I knew is Manchester is known for soccer. Manchester United, I think, is the name of the team. And there's another one, Manchester City or something like that. But come to find out, this city has more to offer. There's a lot more than just sports. And I'll give you guys, hold on, I got some music playing right here. Oh, I got some music playing right there. Let me go this way. Let me give you guys a hint. There's a city in the United States of America, in the state of New Hampshire, called Manchester. And it copied the name here for a particular reason. We're gonna talk more about that. We'll get into that later. But anyways, there's gonna be a lot of walking, so I'm headed to go grab some breakfast. Now, I'm gonna be honest, if there are any English people watching, man, the English breakfast does not look. Let me hold on. Let me reword this. If you guys never seen an English breakfast, it's basically a plate full of beans, ham, bacon, sausage, hash browns, like a grilled tomato, I think mashed peas or something. I don't know. It looks wild. I told myself I wasn't gonna try it, but since we're here, we're gonna try it. So that's the plan. And this should be the spot where this gentleman is going, Cafe North. Oh, it looks busy. Oh man, it looks busy, guys. God damn, 1 second. Oh, there's a line. 1 second. All right, guys, here go some of the prices. About a 15-minute wait. But we're going for the breakfast. So what I like about this is they have kind of a smaller version. 1 sausage, 1 bacon, 1 egg, beans, tomato, mushrooms. Oh, that sounds so weird in the morning. But after the long wait, I think I'm gonna go for the big one. Just go big or go home. Bam! Famous English breakfast, or here they just say breakfast since we're in England. To some of you guys, your mouth is watering. For the rest of you, you're like, what is going on? This is too much. So we got sausage, egg, ham, no, that's bacon, tomato, I think that's blood sausage, mushrooms, hash brown, beans, some bread right there. Yeah, this is different, but let's try it out. Beans for breakfast, completely new to me. Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you, this is better than I expected. Except for this right here. I'm gonna pass on this. I'm still gonna eat it. I don't wanna waste food, people starving all around the world. But it's not that bad. Let me continue destroying this and we'll talk afterwards. Guys, we're gonna talk about it. Some good news and bad news, okay? I don't wanna get jumped, so let me wait till we get outside. Ooh, guys, just got out. Just got out and let me make sure the coast is clear, make sure there's not that many people around before I say what I have to say. Okay, I think we're good. The English breakfast wasn't bad. It was not bad. Would I order it again? It depends on what else is on the menu, but if somebody handed me an English breakfast, or somebody say, hey, let's go try English breakfast, I'll say, okay, let's go do it. It just seems like it's an American breakfast with just extra stuff just to be different. I don't know if that's the thing. Or let me rephrase that. It just seems like there's certain items on there that shouldn't be on there, like the tomato. The grilled tomato kind of throws everything off. And then the black pudding, I think that's like a blood sausage thing. That kind of, okay, if they're crossing, I'm crossing. That kind of throws stuff off. And then what else? The mushrooms? I don't know what that's about. So, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. The total came up to 13 pounds. If I say euros in the video, I mean pounds. I keep getting those confused, but it came up to 13 pounds with tip around 15 pounds. That's like 20 something dollars. But all in all, English breakfast is it's cool. It's cool. Remember earlier I spoke about how this place is known for more than just sports. How there's a city in the US that copied the name here, Manchester. Well, the reason why is because word on the street, the Industrial Revolution started here. This is said to be the first industrial city. You guys all heard of the Industrial Revolution. A point in time when economies went from farming, agriculture, things being handmade, to economies built on steam-powered, water-powered engines, factories, mills, and machine manufacturing. Now, I'm pretty sure many of the warehouses, the factories, the mills from back in the day are probably repurposed. There may be apartments now, office buildings, restaurants, who knows, strip clubs. But this area is said to be one of the main hubs during that time. So I just want to come through and walk and see what it looks like. Yeah, and it's pretty empty. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or what. It's a Monday, it's a weekday. And guys, can you guess what the main export was during that time, during the Industrial Revolution? I'll give you guys a hint. This is gonna be an easy one. The nickname here was Cottonopolis. Yep, you guys should have guessed it. Cotton, mainly coming from the southern part of the United States of America back in the day. So yeah, slavery. The cotton that was picked there came to what you see right now, this place, this area. Or at least this is one of them. One more. What you're seeing right now is probably one of the reasons why people believe in, or people want socialism, communism, is because the factory workers weren't paid that much. And so many of the living conditions for them weren't the greatest. So I believe these are social housing, low income housing that was created right near the factories that, or at least where the factories were, right over there. So these are the low-income housing that was created. I don't know if this is how they looked like back in the day. You know, I'm sure they've been fixed up, or maybe not. Maybe inside it's exactly how it was, you know, years ago during the Industrial Revolution. Here goes another row. There's more to the story, so let's head to the next spot. Let's keep it moving. Let's get deeper into the city. As we walk, let me show you another side of Manchester. And I will say, guys, I love these double-decker buses. I said, lot of street art, a lot of graffiti, a lot of murals, an expressive city. I think I'm gonna ask someone what the difference is between Manchester and London as far as the culture. Straight ahead to the right, you should see a statue. I'll give you a hint, this square is called Lincoln Square. Go right here, Abraham Lincoln. So the reason why there's a statue right there is that, remember, the largest export here was cotton, and majority of that came from the southern part of the United States using slavery. Well, during the American Civil War between the North, i.e. the Union, and the South, the Confederacy, Abraham Lincoln had a huge impact. He was leading the North. And the UK officially remained neutral. We're not taking any sides. However, that's not how things work. Even though the country officially remained neutral, some of the people here, some of the cities differ based off, okay, I could cross the street, based off their economy. So, for example, there's a city nearby called Liverpool that overwhelmingly sided with the South, the Confederates, because they relied heavily on cotton. They were making a ton of money from cotton. I think that's where it was being imported. Well, here in Manchester, although they too relied heavily on cotton, remember this place was called Cottonopolis, they sided with the Union, with the North, to abolish slavery. So much so that there were blockades. Many of the workers, the factory workers, protested. Many of them stopped working, and that caused a lot of hardships, not only to the city, but to the country. It said there was mass employment, ton of poverty, many factories and mills and warehouses went out of business. I think the term they refer to it here is the cotton famine. Okay, the cotton famine. Abraham Lincoln sent a letter here thanking the people for their support during the Civil War. And he also, I believe, sent a ship with aid to the people because of the support they showed. However, still wasn't enough. There was a ton of hardships. And that's pretty interesting because both Liverpool and Manchester, both these cities relied heavily on cotton, but one side chose economic reasons. Another side is said to choose moral reasons. We all know there's more to the story, but you guys get the gist. Fast forward to today, we all know the result of the war. The North won. Slavery was abolished. And yes, I know the Civil War wasn't just about slavery, okay, guys? Slavery was one part of it, okay? But slavery was abolished, and so that's why there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln there. Oh, hey, are you guys from Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I'll keep the camera on me because some people, they get nervous with the camera. But if you can explain a little bit about...
How it's cultural.
Yeah, how's Manchester?
Everyone thinks of England as, like, they can just come over and do whatever they want, get dough, do anything, they can make millions here. Next minute, everyone's flying over here, getting boats over here, so it's the most cultural. From state off, you've got Albanians to Indians, you've got every race from every side of the country, every side of the world in this single place.
Yeah.
Every place you walk down the street, if I walk down the street doing an accent that isn't my accent, yeah, I get called racist. That shows that it's cultural. Yeah, everyone gets the feelings hurt, but it shows that it's cultural because I can walk down the street and say, in Harrison, there's this state called Harrison in America, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, pure white people. If I walk down there saying the N-word or in a Paki accent or Asian accent, yeah, then they're not gonna say anything. But say if I walk down here now, Exchange Square, boom, 2 minutes, someone's just gonna start on me because I'm doing something that ain't my accent, ain't natural to my skin colour, innit? You get me?
A little bit.
Of retard, innit? Because I'm from Cheetham Hill, innit? So
Okay.
I've just been. Like, my life's not like everyone else's. I'm not grammatically correct and all that.
Okay, you're straightforward.
Yeah, I'm straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm not grammatically correct and that, but I just tell you what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I understood a little bit. The accent's different. That was difficult for me, yeah.
I'll try to do a Texan accent next time, innit? But anyway, we'll get back to it, man.
Okay, yeah, appreciate it, man.
Good YouTube channel, like, get me a picture. Sheesh.
All right, guys. I don't know if you all understood that. I couldn't understand everything. I think he was saying something about like accents or something. But yeah. Hopefully he wasn't saying anything too crazy. I noticed that usually the younger folks, they usually say some crazy stuff. But if you guys understood, let me know. A lot of people this way. If you guys understood what the gentleman said, you guys let me know. Also, one thing I did understand, he said something about how there are people all around the world here and you hear different accents. Yeah, I think I said that in the beginning of the video, that I don't think I've ever been on a bus and heard 6 to 7 different languages at the same time. I don't know what street this is, but let's check it out. I'll go this way. Okay, popular shopping strip. I think I might head back to the side streets. There's a protest going on behind me, but right in front we have this hotel for the bourgeois watching and listening. Oh man, we're gonna bust in that. Some of you guys probably already know why I'm going to this hotel. If you don't know, look in the front, look at this car in the front. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. For people who don't know, this is the Rolls Royce. The reason why this is right here is it said that the founders of Rolls Royce, this is where they met before they embarked on their mission to create the famous Rolls Royce whip. Now, I've also read online that there's debate around that story, that they actually didn't meet here. So I'm not saying that's a fact, but that's one of the theories. Well, here we go. So for the bourgeois listening who have Rolls Royces, you can come here, pay your respects. But yeah, I didn't even know the company is named after 2 individuals. Those are last names. So Rolls is the last name of one individual, and then Royce is the last name of another. I didn't know that. Okay, I think this is the perfect spot to end the video. So appreciate you guys watching. Just a simple trip to Manchester. Want to check it out. I thought city was just about soccer teams or football teams, but no, it's more than that. Okay, said to be the hub of the Industrial Revolution. So shout out to Manchester. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you learned something, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Deuces.